For this problem, we'd like to approximate the mean and standard deviation of a data set. And this data set is going to be represented in a frequency distribution. So 506 houses were randomly sampled, and then the data was grouped in a particular way. To see it, I'll click here, and it opens up my data. So yeah, in this case, they group by square footage between 0 and 499. There were 8 occurrences, and then all the way down the line. I'm going to open this data in StatCrunch. And I'll move that over here. And I can close that data. I don't need it anymore. All right. Yeah, again, we have a frequency distribution, which is why we're only approximating the mean and standard deviation. But here's how you do that. You go to Stat, Summary Stats, and then choose Grouped and Binned Data. That's what this means here in a frequency distribution. These are the bins. It's where the frequencies are spread apart between. And then these are your counts. So for bins in, I'm selecting square footage. That's this column. And then for frequency, that's my counts in. So that's here. Let's see, next I need two things. I'll scroll down here and say, all right, I want the mean. And I also want the standard deviation, so I'll hold Command and click, so I see both of those things here. And I'm going to leave the midpoints as average of limits. I don't think that's going to make a difference for this problem. And I'll click Compute. Okay, here are my values. And I want to round those to the nearest whole number. So that means, since this is a 2, that 9 is just going to stay a 9. So I'll put that over here. This is going to be 2439. Check my answer, and that's correct. All right, now for the standard deviation, again, rounding to the nearest whole number, that's going to be 919. Again, that 3 doesn't round up that 9, so 919. And I'll check my answer there. All right, so that is it for this problem. The idea is, if you have a frequency distribution, you actually don't know the exact values for each of the 506 houses, which is why we're only approximating these two things, the mean and standard deviation. But that's all that is required for this question.